Well, I met Blake. I worked with her husband Ryan several years ago, so I met Blake a few times through Ryan on that film.
Got it.
And thought she seemed nice, and little did I know.
Yeah. Look at the body language experts analyzing this right now. How quickly do you...
Don't touch me.
Do you block people ever?
No, I've muted some people. Now that it's a function on Twitter and Instagram, there's a couple people that I have muted.
Good.
Yeah.
Blake Lively and Anna Kendrick, two stars who lit up the screen together, but behind the scenes, a whole different story. Anna just confirmed what fans have speculated for years. She's not a fan of Blake, not even a little. And now, with the Baldoni lawsuit casting a shadow over Blake's reputation, old interviews are resurfacing, and let's just say, Anna might have been dropping hints all along. The tension wasn't just on screen, it bled into real life. From press tour awkwardness to sly digs that didn't go unnoticed, their dynamic was far from friendly. But what really went down when the cameras weren't rolling? Sources say it was even messier than we imagined. Now, with the highly anticipated sequel to A Simple Favor in the works, the drama is reportedly exploding all over again. Word on the street? The tension between Anna and Blake is reaching new heights, with bitter disputes over top billing, promo duties, and Blake's ongoing legal troubles stirring the pot. And let's be real, Anna might be using this moment to subtly distance herself for good. Rewind to when it all started. Back in 2018, Anna and Blake were the talk of Hollywood after starring in A Simple Favor. The movie was a massive hit, and on the surface, the two seemed like the perfect pair. But dig a little deeper, and the cracks start showing. Fans have unearthed a press tour interview that once seemed harmless, but now, Blake's words hit completely differently. Back then, people brushed it off, but in hindsight, the comments seem loaded with hidden meaning. What exactly did she say? And why is everyone convinced it reveals the truth about their feud? Let's get into it. So far, everything seemed fine. But then came the moment that had fans raising eyebrows. In this next clip, Blake Lively talks about appreciating Anna Kendrick's uplifting comments. Sounds sweet, right? Well, not exactly.
Well, I met Blake. I worked with her husband Ryan several years ago, so I met Blake a few times through Ryan on that film.
Got it.
And thought she seemed nice, and little did I know.
Fans are convinced she was actually throwing some subtle shade, and the way she said it makes it hard to ignore. And here's where things get even messier. Blake then shifts gears and starts talking about how she used to judge her own mother for being too confident. Now, keep in mind, this is in the same interview where she's supposedly praising Anna for having more guts than her. The connection? Fans think Blake wasn't just reminiscing, she was taking a jab at Anna right to her face. But wait, there's more. Anna herself dropped a bomb during the same press tour when she joked about muting Blake on Instagram.
Do you block people ever?
No, I've muted some people. Now that it's a function on Twitter and Instagram, there's a couple people that I have muted.
Good.
Yeah. Blake Lively.
Sure, she laughed it off. But now that more details about Blake's alleged personality are coming to light, fans think Anna was being dead serious. Let's be real. The whole interview was a train wreck from start to finish. One fan even called it out, writing, "Why do I feel like Blake and Anna are trying too hard to act like they get along? They sound fake." And another went straight for the jugular, calling Blake the queen of mean girl energy. And if you thought things were just awkward on camera, behind the scenes, it was straight up war. The hosts of the Celebrity Memoir Book Club podcast, Claire Parker and Ashley Hamilton, actually got inside tea from someone who worked at Lionsgate. This insider sent them a text that shook fans to the core, saying, "Hey, I saw your TikTok about Anna Kendrick and Blake Lively, and I worked for Lionsgate at the time. I can tell you, the rumors are true. They hated each other. The studio even had to step in and tell them to fake being friendly during the press tour because it was getting way too obvious." So, what really went down between these two? And did their feud ever get resolved? Let's keep digging. If you thought Blake and Anna just had a casual workplace rivalry, think again. According to an insider, Anna was fiercely competitive when it came to Blake. So much so that she constantly demanded more promo than Blake and even had the production team Photoshop her on the A Simple Favor poster to make sure she looked just as big or bigger. A producer reportedly spilled, "The tension was unbearable. We had to shoot around it." And judging by what fans have uncovered, that might be the understatement of the year. Internet detectives dug up yet another cringeworthy interview where Blake's expression alone said it all. She looked like she was 1 second away from swinging on Anna. Fans wasted no time analyzing the moment, with one writing, "Blake looks so intimidated by Anna in this clip. It's all in the body language. Anna knows how to stand her ground, and she's not afraid to roast Blake." And the subtle digs didn't stop there.
Sense of humor, and they also both make everyone that they're around better at what they do. Like they're just because you sink or swim, and it's true. You guys are both so good that people just like get on their A game.
She compliments me all the time in public and on
Who doesn't
TV.
love that?
Oh my God, that's the way to my heart. I'm a very selfish person.
Another fan pointed out Blake's dominance over interview couches, claiming it says everything about the dynamic between them. But if that wasn't enough proof that their beef ran deep, let's talk about their BuzzFeed interview. When asked about the most difficult day on set, Blake shared a story that raised a lot of eyebrows. She recalled a time when she was allowed to arrive an hour and a half late because she had worked late the night before. Sounds fair, right? But here's the kicker. Anna didn't get the same treatment. Blake admitted, "I came in and I was in hair and makeup and I was like, 'Oh, weird. Where's Anna?' And they were like, 'Oh, she's been ready for an hour. We didn't push her call time.' And Anna, she didn't even try to hide her frustration. She hit back with a savage, 'That was the day I decided I hate you.' And judging by everything we know now, she wasn't joking." At this point, there's no doubt, Anna and Blake's so-called friendship was nothing but a Hollywood illusion. But just how deep did their rivalry go? Let's break it all down! And this is exactly why fans are convinced Anna Kendrick is Team Baldoni. The actress recently took the stage at the British Academy Film Awards to present the award for Best Director. And while her speech was all about praising directors for their hard work and the respect they command on set, fans couldn't help but read between the lines. Why? Because Blake Lively has been accused of undermining directors for years, especially when it comes to demanding control over the final cut of films she stars in. And guess what? Baldoni, who's at the center of all this drama, is the director Blake is currently feuding with. So, was Anna's speech just a coincidence? Fans aren't buying it. One viewer put it perfectly. When Anna said, "We all respect directors," the unspoken part was, "Except Blake Lively." And let's be real, Anna is known for her sharp wit. If she wanted to subtly throw shade, mission accomplished. And the drama doesn't stop there. With the highly anticipated Prime Video sequel, Another Simple Favor, in the works, the tension between Anna and Blake is allegedly at an all-time high. Several sources claim the two have been clashing behind the scenes, not just over top billing, but also over the fact that Blake's ongoing legal mess is casting a shadow over the film's release. But here's where it gets even worse. Blake isn't doing herself any favors with how she's handling the situation. Rather than addressing the backlash, she's staying silent, and insiders claim Anna is doing everything in her power to distance herself from the mess. According to one source, the situation is beyond tense behind closed doors. They revealed, "There is a gigantic pink elephant in the room that no one is acknowledging. The backlash to the initial promo has been brutal. Some people are even protesting and refusing to see it." And let's not forget, aside from these films, Anna and Blake have nothing in common. Another source explained, they have a working relationship. That's it. There's no real friendship or close bond. And now, executives are scrambling behind the scenes for a last-minute fix because Anna reportedly wants to cut ties with Blake for good.
Blake Lively, after her biggest success, was just met with a lot of controversy, but now to make things worse, it's come out she feuded with Anna Kendrick. Blake Lively had one of the biggest hits of 2024 with It Ends With Us, which made $346 million on a budget of $25 million. The issue was Blake Lively didn't get along with her co-star, who was also the director of the movie, Justin Baldoni, and the two refused to do any press together. Blake Lively said that Baldoni didn't listen to any of her ideas and also got offended because he asked her weight. The only reason he asked her weight was because he has back issues and there was a scene he had to pick her up, and many who worked on set found Blake Lively was being annoying with the ideas. Now it's reported Blake Lively had another issue making the 2018 movie A Simple Favor, which was a success, making $98 million on a budget of $25 million, but she didn't get along with Anna Kendrick. It was reported they were both pretty immature, where Anna Kendrick demanded to show her cleavage in the poster to distract people from Blake Lively. And the two didn't have a good relationship on set, which is why they didn't do many interviews marketing the movie together. Now, strangely enough, after years of saying they wouldn't do a sequel together, they just announced they will be making a sequel to Simple Favor. Many are accusing Blake Lively of doing just to escape the Justin Baldoni complaints. Hey, it got fans a sequel, and with that, I'm Charles Prowl. Please subscribe to learn something.
Will she go through with it? Or will Hollywood force them to play nice one last time? Let's get into it. Originally, the plan was for Anna and Blake to do most of the film's promotion together. That was the studio's request, and both actresses agreed. At first. But now, Anna might just go solo and leave Blake to deal with the mess on her own. While Anna is still committed to promoting the film, insiders claim she wants nothing to do with the drama surrounding Blake and is making sure to keep her distance. She's not expecting or wanting any deep level of involvement beyond what's required. In fact, she's fully prepared to handle the promotional responsibilities alone. And it's not hard to see why. Anna wants no part of being dragged into a Blake versus Baldoni debate during every single interview. She knows that if they appear together, the media will twist every question into a discussion about Blake's lawsuit, and Anna is not here for it. As for Blake, while she's contractually obligated to do some press, she reportedly has the freedom to decide just how much she wants to participate beyond the SXSW Film Festival. And if we've learned anything about Blake Lively, it's that she's going to play things her way. But here's the kicker. Anna wasn't prepared for the backlash that came her way. The second the movie poster was released, fans started calling for a boycott. Some even labeled Anna as collateral damage in Blake's controversy. One insider revealed, Anna Kendrick is not used to being caught up in this kind of drama. The comments on Instagram have genuinely upset her, especially the ones saying fans refuse to watch the film because of Blake. And apparently, that's just the beginning. Behind the scenes, Anna and Blake are at each other's throats over top billing. Last time, Anna got top billing over Blake, so she assumed it would be the same deal this time. But Blake? She had other plans. She pushed hard, through her reps, to get her name above Anna's, and Anna was not having it. The battle over who got their name first turned into weeks of heated negotiations. Finally, the studio stepped in to mediate, and a compromise was made: staggered billing. This means Anna's name will appear first, but Blake's will be above hers on the right-hand side. It's clear these two aren't anywhere close to burying the hatchet. So what happens next? Let's break it all down. In Hollywood, staggered billing is considered equal billing. But let's be real. Neither Anna nor Blake was happy with the compromise. They both knew they had to settle, but it looks like Blake wasn't about to let this go without making one last power move. Fans immediately noticed that on the official poster, Blake's name is positioned ever so slightly higher than Anna's. A subtle but very intentional flex, almost like she wanted to make sure everyone knew exactly who had the upper hand. And honestly, it's no shock that Anna doesn't want to work with Blake anymore. Blake's mean girl reputation isn't just speculation. It's allegedly so bad that it forced a former assistant from the first film to quit. The drama resurfaced when A Simple Favor co-star Henry Golding made a post promoting the upcoming sequel. That's when former assistant director Barbara Seaman dropped a comment that shook fans to the core. She wrote, "I worked with you on the first one. My experience with everyone was absolutely amazing. Except for a certain someone who is the reason I quit being an AD. Guess who that person is? I wish you all the best with this, though." Ouch! And if that wasn't enough, Barbara followed up with another chilling comment. She added, Thanks for the kindness. I want to avoid attention around this, but I will say, she was cruel to many. I know I cried my way home many nights because you try so hard to please someone who is never pleased and puts you down constantly. I can't believe it's actually coming back to her. Yikes. This isn't just a co-star throwing shade. This is a crew member who was so mistreated, she left the industry entirely. And while Barbara later deleted her comments, fans saved the receipts. Now, with another simple favor on the horizon, it's clear that Anna is done playing along. The tension isn't just lingering, it's boiling over. And with all the drama surrounding Blake, could this be the final straw that pushes Anna to officially cut ties for good? Let's find out. Karma is real, and it looks like it's finally catching up to Blake. Fans are convinced that Anna's recent comments were a direct jab at Blake's messy legal battle with Justin Baldoni. But let's be real. Blake's biggest concern shouldn't be Justin making her look bad because there are plenty of people lining up to expose her, including Anna herself. And if Blake thought she could silence the chatter, she's got another thing coming. But instead of stepping back and letting things cool down, Blake is doubling down. She's not letting go of the legal fight anytime soon and has now filed a subpoena demanding access to Justin Baldoni's phone and internet records, as well as the records of his associates. Why? Because she's convinced that Justin orchestrated a smear campaign against her, and she wants the receipts to prove it. And the internet? They're not having it. Fans are roasting Blake's legal strategy, calling it a ridiculous reach and a full-blown invasion of privacy. One person even joked, a colonoscopy would be less invasive than what Blake is trying to pull here. And let's be honest, good luck getting a judge to approve that. But wait, it gets worse. One of the biggest shockers in this whole mess? Blake allegedly pulled a disgusting power move at Justin's own movie premiere. Reports say Justin was forced to stay in the basement during his own event, while Blake enjoyed the spotlight. Fans who witnessed it were outraged. One person even commented, "She really did this? This is next-level cruel. Justice for Justin." So at this point, you have to wonder, is Blake getting desperate? Does she really think this legal stunt will help her case? Or is this just another attempt to control the narrative? And let's talk about Anna. Is she making the right call by completely distancing herself from Blake? Or should she stay involved just to clear her own name? We want to hear your thoughts. Drop your opinions in the comment section below, and let's discuss this Hollywood mess. And before you go, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video. Your support helps us bring you all the latest Hollywood drama, and trust us, you don't want to miss what's coming next. Check out our next video, and we'll see you there.